That's why I wanted to segue, because like I thought that Division was kind of like that a little
All right,
bit.
so let's go into our next topic.
Yeah.
Let's go into the
So,
Division topic.
Okay,
yeah,
so I know that's whose topic is that?
It's just ours.
that's yours.
It's just ours. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. I
Yeah.
actually have the Division. I know that you guys are interested in it. It's an awesome game. It's actually a really good game. And their PvP aspect of it is actually really cool because you can sit there and it's called the Dark Zone. So you go into this area, okay, and people are running around and whatnot. It's you can shoot other people, but right when you shoot someone, like I think they'll give you about one bullet that won't turn you rogue. But like if you sit there and just start shooting someone, you turn what they call rogue. So you're like if someone attacks you now while you're in the rogue status, you
They
do
come rogue.
not. No, they don't.
Oh,
Yeah, so you
so it's like almost like the PvP thing kind of thing.
yeah, it is, and it's like kill this guy because he's trying to kill everyone else in here. So you have people that are like really overpowered, and they'll just sit there and just go rogue and just destroy people. But so right when you sit there and you can see someone like low health, you're like, oh, if I kill him, I can. They drop their loot. So you have like this backpack, and when you're in the zone, when you pick up items, it goes into it's called a contaminated backpack, and you have 8 slots. So if you die, you lose. You drop those on the ground so other people can pick it up. So like if you get like this badass gun or something like that, you're like, oh, I need to get this thing out of here because you have to go to what like an extraction area, just a little area, and you shoot a gun in the a flare, and a helicopter comes, and when he comes, you can put the stuff to go back up to the helicopter, and it goes back to your stash. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, so but the
That
thing
sounds
is
pretty cool.
right when you shoot that flare, the whole zone
Everyone knows.
hey,
You're
this
there.
dude's trying to send out some stuff. And I mean, there's 4 slots on each rope, so 4 people could send out things. Now, you can have a team up to 4 people, too. So
Okay.
it's really smart to have friends in there because you want them watching your back, because when you're trying to put it on there, it's like a load thing. Someone come up and just pop you, and just your stuff's dropped right there.
I'll
They
be in-
grab it,
I'll
and they send it off themselves.
Can your teammates
So
kill
you
you?
get-
He'd be like, yeah, we got
No.
your back. Pop.
No.
No. Okay.
No, because like there's no friendly fire, but you got to watch out though, because in this zone though are NPCs. So if you're sitting there fighting and some dude just comes running right by,
Oh, you can actually
and
hit
you
him.
boom, yeah, and you're like, "Ah, I wasn't trying to go rogue, and you're like, you're screwed.
That
So,
sucks.
but it's a really cool like storyline and everything, but it's very comparable to Destiny. You know, there's in-game content. There's going to be raids. But think about the shooting and the mechanisms behind it. It's like a cross between Metal Gear Solid, I would say, and it kind of reminds you of Grand Theft Auto, like how you can like duck behind things and like go up against walls and use cover. But you know, there's going to be roles like medics, DPS, tanks, and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's
That's
a
well,
great.
that's cool. I like that. What about I heard that you can create like your own base or something like that. Did I hear that?
Yeah,
Or
I
it's like
mean,
a
really,
survival thing.
it what it is I mean, it's all about smallpox being released in New York City, and it's just a free for all. But there is a base where you go out and you do these missions, and you get like medical tech or security, which is like defense, and
Yeah.
each one you can build up to 100%. But at that point, like there's not much more you do.
So you can gain levels. Is that what you're saying? Like
Yeah,
it's
maximum level is 30.
Okay.
Like regular levels. But then when you go in the dark zone, there's a whole nother leveling system in there too.
And do you get gear like which would make you better?
Yeah, like guns, and you have all armor pieces. Like it's more of like a jacket, a holster, and stuff like that. But just think of it almost like a chest piece for armor and pants and stuff like that.
Now,
So
can you
your
customize
stats
your
grow.
character?
Yeah.
You can. So you
actually,
make them
they-
look different and everything.
Yep. I actually just picked up a purple jacket and a purple hat. I'm not
Barney.
wearing it. Exactly. Run around as Barney. But yeah, it has a really cool gaming aspect of it. If you like Destiny, you'll definitely like The Division.
Yeah.
Now,
Um,
do like Destiny, the Taken King, or Destiny? Because I didn't like Destiny, the story, or anything like that. I
mean-
like the PvP aspect and like getting gear and everything.
Yeah, I mean, like this PvP is different. Like you go into a big area, and I mean, of course, they're gonna have different servers because so many people play. But you'll just see random people running around trying to do almost the same quest as you. They can shoot the same NPCs and everything of that sort. So, but you know, Destiny's PvP was just arena style stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty. Yeah. It was Halo.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So
It wasn't open world.
It wasn't Halo.
this is
It was
like
Don't compare this game to Halo.
No.
think about it,
It's
a sandbox.
Everything is instance where like everything in Destiny is instance, and you might run around and see some people in open world, but what you're describing in Division is more like Grand Theft Auto, where everybody's in the actual like environment and you're running into them and fighting them, and like it's more emergent.
Right.
Is the word of the day.
It's a sandbox. So if you think about it, you go in there and there's other people running around doing pretty much the same stuff. And if you see some dude fighting a boss and he's getting low, and you see, because you can see the animation, it's like a little yellow cylinder backpack on their back. That means they have something. So, and
Now,
you
what's
see
a boss? Like, if it's smallpox, like, is this a monster?
you're fighting rioters and like people that are like pretty much just trying to kill everyone that's infected to get rid of the disease. So they're like these rogue rioter people, and that's what you're
So-
fighting against.
So you're fighting Trump, essentially.
Pretty much.
Segue. No, I'm just kidding.
Ooh. So, but when you're in the dark zone, like, and what happens is like when you lose your when you get killed, you're actually on the ground, and like it has like a little bit of a timer, so someone can come and revive you. So sometimes you see someone like, and you're trying to kill a boss because they're pretty tough, and like he might have a big flamethrower or something. You're shooting him and he knocks you to the ground. You kind of wonder, you're like, is this guy gonna pick me up, or is this guy gonna shoot me in the head and take my shit?
Right.
So,
Oh,
but
so it's kind of got that.
yeah, and then
That's not too.
and if you think about it, you know, but if he shoots and kills you, there might be other people around. He gets marked as rogue, and they're gonna try to kill him because it's almost like a free kill. Like, you know, you're not gonna be marked, so there's just so many different kind of aspects that you can go about in the PvP world. And then also we've been trying to think of strategies to kill people in PvP in being in a group. You know, kind of having someone, you know, bait people, which is it's pretty funny when you see someone, and you can also hear them. Like when you kill them, you can hear them talk a little bit on their
good.
mic if they have it. Oh yeah,
That's the best.
So you're
Oh, really? So you're
Yeah.
like, fuck, shit, fuck.
Yeah.
yeah.
How the fuck? And then it cuts. Yeah, that's my favorite.
And like when
That'd
I
be
was doing
cool.
when I was doing the beta, like it's satisfying doing it to someone, but when it's done to you, it sucks. Like right when you're about to extract some items and you see someone standing over there, you got to be like cautious because you have to be like, I don't know if he's going to try to kill me or if he's just trying to do the extraction too. I don't know what's going to go on here, you know. So
I played the beta and I got really,
Okay.
really confused because it was like, welcome, and there was just miles of people and trash and objects, and I was just like, what do I focus on? And it was
Yeah.
like, here's a quest, and it was like, go this way, and I was like, okay, and like I ran, and there was like vendor after vendor after vendor after thing after object after like module after module with menus, and I was just like, dude, I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what I should be focusing on. I don't know what I need to like actually look at. I don't even know where I'm going. Like, it was very confusing, and so I kind of dipped out early on. Whereas Destiny's beginning was very funneled. It felt good. I felt that my hand was held an appropriate amount of time. Do you feel that playing the actual game, that things were introduced to you at a good pace and things made sense?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, fairly. I mean, the tutorial pretty much at the beginning is, you know, they tell you what you need to do, what you need to press.
Okay, so it wasn't the beta, right? Like the tutorial is a lot different than what the beta explained.
Yeah, it's definitely different. So, I mean,
The beta felt like
I
they dropped
understand.
you right in the middle.
pretty much, yeah, and you still kind of get that feel a little bit, but it's not as bad. But you know, I think me playing the beta really helped me with the beginning of the game. I just kind of already knew what to do. But you can focus on a lot of different things in the game. But I mean, it's a sandbox. You know, you run over here and you do this little quest, and then you run over here and it opens up this quest, and boom, boom, boom. So
Yeah, so it's kind of like, I'm looking at it like gameplay right now. It's kind of like Gears of War / like, even the feeling of like the graphics and looks and everything, it feels kind of like Last of Us a little bit. The Last of Us.
yeah, I mean, it does get a little repetitive, just like because of course those games do. You have to sit there and kind of start. And like I'm in farming mode now. I'm trying to get better gear for when pretty much the raids come about. They have dailies. They have all that stuff. I think eventually they're gonna have like weeklies and all that other kind of bullshit. But they have Phoenix credits, which are technically like the credits in Destiny that you pick up from bosses and stuff. So that's where it comes a lot into play. So that's why I say it's kind of a mixture of Destiny and like the play style. Like I said, is more not Gears of War. Metal Gear. I can't think of now. I'm getting my games confused. Damn
Metal
it.
Gear Solid.
No, not Metal Gear. A little bit, but you drive around and shoot people.
Oh,
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto,
Yeah.
yeah.
The controls
but-
were not as tight for me as I'd like for a third person.
And it is because like you'll be behind cover and you try to start rolling away and like you'll just go behind cover again and because it's the same button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I think they could do a better job there. Did you?
I'm sitting there thinking, like, looking at it, it's kind of like, I don't know. I'm so used to, like, a fast-paced game. This kind of seems like a little slow-paced kind of game.
No, it's really.
oh
it's
no,
really
it's fast paced. Yeah.
This is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my problem. Is that it's almost too fast for me. Because you get
Really?
yeah,
It's
because
kinda,
it
like,
has
slow
things
to
like
me, 'cause
cover. Yeah. It has things like cover and all that stuff, but really you're running around trying to do it very quickly, and it doesn't match well. Like when I tried like going from cover to cover really quickly to match the pace of the game and getting like the way the enemies run at you and shoot at you, I was fumbling over the controls and like
Oh.
climbing up an object was awkward a little bit. I think at times for me, I don't know.
Dude, I
That
can't
felt
wait till
kinda slow,
Overwatch
but-
comes out, though.
What would you say so it does a lot of things better than Destiny. What would you say Destiny does better than this?
Oh, that's a good question. Destiny did a few things fairly well. I mean, I liked how there's man. Actually, I think the Division did better than almost everything.
Okay.
I mean, the graphics are decent. I mean, the Destiny was kind of not cartoonish to me, but like
Sure,
you know,
it has a
a-
hyper realism kind of.
yeah. Division is more realistic.
Yeah.
The only thing is
see
that
that.
like you could jump a lot higher. I always liked just like you said the
Just-
double jump kind of stuff.
Yeah.
This we really don't jump
Yeah.
at all. Yeah. But
You get boots. Get the special boots.
there you go. Yeah, but they did pretty much I think a fairly good job on the game. The biggest thing that I think that I've liked so far is the sandbox PvP aspect of it. You know, being out there and you don't know what's going to go on. And if you die, you lose the experience in that area, credits,
Shit.
and like all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so you really try not to die at all.
Right.
And
Is there a sniper in the game?
there is. They have like they have the guns for it, but it's not really sniper friendly, I would say, because being back and everything, like the aiming is pretty good. Like there's not much recoil a lot of times, but you can do a lot better, I think, with the PvP. I am DPS aspect of just an assault rifle or something. You can sit back and snipe, but things are running at you, and when they get close, you got to switch your gun.
Well, you got
So-
it for the PS4, right?
Yeah.
If you got it for the computer, we could have all played.
You know what? We said that about Battlefront, and we never once all played together.
That's true.
Yeah, it's because we got it, and then we realized, like, oh shit,
not
our
that good.
computers can't handle it.
That
No,
had
yeah.
to be the biggest flop of a game for me in a long time.
Yeah, we talked about that in a previous podcast. Big flops,
Oh.
Star Wars being one of them.
Oh, jeez. I don't think I was in on that one, but yeah, that would be my vote if I was there.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
but get it. Definitely try it out. I know you had a bad experience, Clay, but I think you'll enjoy it after a while.
I think I need to get it just for research alone. I think it's really
Yeah,
beneficial for me.